Okay, hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tony, and I'm currently playing, whatever this game is called, Super Mario World, or Super Mario Yoshi's Island, whatever it is, whatever this game is, I'm playing it, and I'm telling you guys about the trip to California that we took, over Christmas that almost didn't happen. So in the last video, I talked about, the flight and how it was the original flight was canceled and we were able to get on another flight, so watch that video if you haven't watched this one. So we get to California, I'm gonna say like 9 a.m. Because it's a 6-hour flight, but there was a there's obviously a time difference because we're going from the East Coast to the West Coast. And so I think it was like 9 something that we got there, maybe 10. And we went and got our luggage from baggage claim. And I mean, keep in mind, we basically have not slept at this point in quite a long time. Well over 24 hours at this point. And I mean, we did sleep a little bit here, like on the plane. Like, you know, the kids slept a little. Well, you know what? Actually, I would say probably most of the 6 hours they probably slept. So it wasn't too bad. But, you know, still, there was a lot of stress happening, so, you know, we were kind of, you know, loopy. But anyway, so we get to the airport, we get to LAX, and we managed to navigate our way to baggage claim and get our bags. And then we go to, we decided that we were going to take a Lyft, or an Uber, I think it was a Lyft, to our hotel in Anaheim. And so we first I struggled because Lyft was not letting me like verify myself, and like I'm using my regular like bank debit card. I'm not using like any kind of prepaid card or anything like that. I'm using my actual like bank debit card, and they're just, I don't know, they're like just not letting me be me or whatever. So Matthew ended up having to order the Lyft, which was fine, doesn't really matter. And then we're standing outside waiting for it, and we're just like so happy to be. It was so warm that day. It was like 80 degrees, I want to say. And so, you know, we're just like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. We just left like 20-degree weather. Like, this is beautiful. And we're just, you know, enjoying being in LA for a little bit. And then the Lyft comes, and the guy takes us to Anaheim. It's, I don't know, 45 minutes. I don't really know the distance. I can't remember how long it took. Not terribly long time. It was a nice ride, and the guy just listened to music, didn't really talk or anything, which was nice because we were all very tired. And so we get to our hotel, and our room was not ready yet because check-in is not until like 4 o'clock, and we were there super early. We were there, I want to say, like before noon or maybe right at noon. So we're like, okay, we have a while to kill. And the guy's like, there's tons of restaurants. We can open up the kitchen if you're hungry. You know, they were super nice and accommodating at this hotel. And they took our luggage for us. We didn't have to carry our stuff. And, you know, we were like, you know, that's fine. We'll kind of wander around, see what there is. So we ended up going down the street to a Jack in the Box. And we had lunch. And then we decided to walk back and just chill by the pool. And our hotel had this nice little like fire pit area with like these really nice seats, and it was right over next to the pool. And Lucas realized that he forgot to bring his bathing suit, so we were like, you know what? Or Salem was like, there's a Target right across the street. Let's walk over to Target. So we left the hotel again, and we walked to Target, and we ended up getting bathing suits, and I don't think we got anything else. I don't remember if Salem got a book at that point or not. Maybe not. And then we went back to go sit by the fire pit for a little while, and it was warm outside, but the kids were like, you know, we just really want to be in our room. Like, can we please just go to our room? So I went in and I asked them, and they were like, oh yeah, your room's ready. So we go up and we get into our room, and it's a suite. So it's got a living room, a full-size kitchen, a bedroom, and then like a bathroom, and yeah, that's it. And so, you know, we go in there, and, you know, the kids are claiming their beds, and we're getting everything all situated and checking the place out, and we decided to what did we end up doing for dinner that night? I think we ended up door dashing something for dinner because we were like, we're exhausted. It's been a super long day. We just want to eat and chill. So we ended up door dashing something. I genuinely don't remember what we ended up door dashing that night. But we ended up door dashing something right to the hotel. Came right to the hotel, and then we just literally like chilled. I think me and Salem might have even taken showers because we'd just been traveling for hours, and like it felt like all the same day. You know what I mean? Like we technically left and went to the airport on Christmas Day, and by the time we got to the hotel, it was the 26th, but it felt like it had just been so long. Like, even though, like, our flight originally was supposed to be at 5 a.m. on the 26th, it ended up being 7 on the 26th, but because of the time difference, us getting to the hotel kind of in the morning still, it felt like multiple days, even though it was only one day. Shit, I did not mean to do that. I don't need to do this one again. So, you know, even though it felt like it took ages. And it really wasn't as long as it felt. But, so by the time that day was over, we were just done. You know, we were so ready to just lay in our bed and basically do nothing. Lay in our beds, basically do nothing. So that's basically what we did, is just that first day like I said, we had went to Jack in the Box. We'd walked down to it. Oh, and so I have boots that I wear. They're like heeled boots that I wear. Is Vivian? I'm so confused right now. I have heeled boots that I wear for like for work, and because it's cold and like winter, I had brought sandals for for actual like California, but because when we were traveling, it was still snowy. I still had these heeled boots on because my sandals were in our luggage. And for most of the day, you know, the luggage was either on an airplane or with bell services at our hotel. And so my feet were like dying because we, you know, we're in the airport. I was walking all over the place, you know, doing stuff in the airport, baggage, you know, checking the bags and security and going to our gate and then baggage claim and then, you know, Ubering and walking, you know, all through the airport, and we had to walk like, I don't know, it was like a long ways where the lift and stuff picks you up at LAX. If you've ever been to LAX and you've ever taken a lift, you know what I'm talking about. You have to like, basically like go around the building, I don't know. Anyway, we did all that, and then walking to Jack in the Box and walking back to the hotel and then deciding to walk to Target and then walking back to the hotel. Like my feet were dead by the end of this day. So we door dashed something or another to the hotel, and then I want to say Lucas and I at one point left and like walked around and like checked out the hotel, because that's something that we like to do when we stay at hotels. We just like go on the elevator and check out different floors and see if there's any like cool things. Like there was one hotel that we stayed in a few years ago, where we happened to find like a little lounge area that you could use, and it had like snacks and drinks and like a cool view outside, and it was really cool. And at first we thought like maybe we weren't supposed to be in there, but our like things, like not our, I want to say our magic bands, or not magic bands, our key card or whatever, opened the door. So clearly you know, clearly we were allowed to be there. But yeah, so you know, we were looking around at this hotel to see if they had anything cool like that, but every floor was the same. So, oh, and was it? No, it was the other hotel that had the funny vending machine story that I can tell you guys about later. But yeah, we it was an exhausting day of traveling, and I have never in my life been so happy to set foot anywhere than we were to set foot in California that day. And our hotel was nice. We really liked it. The people there were so nice. Like, we got incredibly lucky that this was just a very, very good experience with the hotel, because after everything that we had gone through, like, prior to that, I think we would have lost our shit if it hadn't been a good experience, because oh my gosh, it was too much at that point. Like, we were so done. But yeah, so that was our arrival day. And like, we always make sure that our arrival day, like, no matter how early we get to wherever we're going, we always make sure that our arrival day is basically a day where we can just kind of do nothing, because even like even when we go to Florida and it's just like a short 2.5 hour flight, there's a chance that we might not want to do anything. We might be exhausted, like, depending on how early our flights are, because we always try to get super early flights there and then kind of super late flights home, because I would rather get there early and, like, you know, go hang out at the hotel, hang out somewhere, than get there super late and, you know, whatever. But yeah, so that was, sorry, I'm saying but, yeah, a lot in this particular video. I'm doing terrible. Anyway, that was our first day. So I'm going to tell you tomorrow, in tomorrow's video, I will tell you guys about our next day, which was our first day at the Disney parks. It was our Disneyland day, our first. We had 2 Disneyland days, but this was our first Disneyland day. So I'll tell you guys all about that tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And I think I have them all linked below. I'm almost positive. If I don't, let me know in the comments and I will make sure that they are. Thanks for watching. Bye!